hope all of us here is doing well. Alright team, let's start discussing the date and the location for the event. Does anyone have any suggestion?
I think we solved aim for weekend, perhaps mid-September. That's why we can get families to commute. For the location, the community park will be ideal. It's spacious and accessible.
This sounds reasonable, Kiki. However, let's ensure the cost of renting the park fits into our budget. Johanna, could you set a tentative budget for venue costs?
Good point, Bets. Let's allocate 20% of our budget for the venue to be safe. We can adjust later if we need. Bets, how do you feel about the theming from the marketing perspective?
Mid-semester is actually perfect for marketing. It gives us time to create a solid social media campaign and collaborate with local businesses for promotions. I think starting with the month-long campaign would help build some momentum.
I agree with that. A month also give us time to recruit a trained volunteer. We got problem use around to volunteer, especially if we have various activity station.
Absolutely. We will need hands-on support for the setup, managing both, and cleanup. Anis, will the volunteers be available for the entire day?
Yes, I can ensure that we have enough volunteer in shift so that no one shift feels burned out. I will also plan a quick orientation for them before the event.
Great. And speaking of activity stations, do we want to include any specific attractions or activities? I like to know so I can allocate funds accordingly.
I was thinking a mix of a family-friendly activities. Maybe a small stage for local bands, some food vendors, and a game for kids. That could draw a large crew. Kiki, what do you think about the handling, the equipment, and the stage setup?
Absolutely. We will need hands-on support for the setup, managing both, and cleanup. Anis, will the volunteers be available for the entire day?
I love that idea. We could even add few contents to keep everyone engaged, like a review or talent show. This should help our social media buzz as well.
That sounds promising, but let's keep an eye on costs. We may have to set priorities if we start to run over budget. Johanna, how do you feel about teaming if needed?
Agree, Bets. We finalize all the elements and then discuss where we can cut back if we need. Anis, do you have foresee any challenge if getting enough volunteers for the day?
Since weekend event, I may to need to reach out to local organizers for support, like youth group or college. They make looking for volunteer hours.
We could partner with some of these groups as well. Maybe over some recognition in our marketing materials that could motivate them and add to the event's credibility.
That's a good idea. Alright, let's summarize where we are at. We are aiming for the September, like in the community park with a mix of the live entertainment and the family activities. Kiki, you all the handle logistic. Anis will recruit the volunteers. And Isa will start working on the marketing plan. Bets will the oversee the budget, then the make sure we are not overspending.
Sounds like a good plan, but we need frequent updates on costs as we get quotes and commitments from vendors.
Agree bets, let's regroup next week to finalize these initial plans. Any last thoughts before we wrap up? To wrap up, it sounds like we have a solid foundation for the event. We all clear on our roles, but are there any concur we may want to anticipate?
For my side, I did say volunteer commitment could be a bit unpredictable. I am to have a few extra people back up.
Budget wise, as long as we stick to our initial estimates, we shall be fine. The main risk will be unexpected fees, especially for permits or overtime with vendors.
I agree with Bets. The weather might also be a factor. If it rains, our equipment and setup could be affected. We might want to consider a contingency plan, like renting additional tents or checking for nearby indoor option.
And on the marketing side, I think our timeline is achievable. But I'll need everyone to share updates regularly so I can adjust promotion if needed.
Good point, everyone. I appreciate the teamwork and insight. Let's stay flexible and communicate openly as we go along. And we should be able to handle any challenge that come up. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, guys. Our meeting is done. Hope all of us here have a good day and see you next time. Thank you, everyone. See you.